To dodge the cops, a hitman named David decided to lay low in a deserted village. He rented a room from a local farmer, but things went south when the farmer's son got a piece of rebar stuck right through his leg. The nearest hospital was way too far, and without immediate help, the kid wasn't going to make it. The farmer was panicking, not knowing what to do, when his wife suddenly remembered their new tenant had a medical kit. She figured he must be a doctor, so she ran to ask David for help. David took one look at the injury and said it was too serious. He couldn't fix it and told them to rush the kid to the hospital or he might die. But the farmer and his wife fell to their knees, begging him to save their boy. At first, David blew them off, but then he remembered his own son who was about the same age. His heart melted and he agreed to do the surgery. As David started examining the wound, the farmer tried to help by opening the medical kit. David immediately snapped at him to stop. He had something extremely valuable hidden in there. David sent the farmer to get a candle, but the wife stopped her husband outside. She realized that since David was so protective of that kit, he must be loaded. She hatched a plan. Let him save their son first, then they would blackmail him for cash. Back inside, while David was stitching up the leg, the farmer got distracted by his phone and moved the candle away. The sudden darkness caused David to accidentally nick the boy. Seizing the moment, the wife immediately started demanding compensation. David was furious. He was sick of these ungrateful parents. He tried to keep his cool, pointing out that he just saved their son's life, but they kept arguing. David was about to lose it and hurt them, but he noticed the police had just arrived in the village. Needing to avoid attention, he agreed to pay up just to shut them up. But when he asked how much, the farmer demanded a whopping $60,000. David was stunned but pulled out his wallet to check his cash. The wife snatched the wallet and saw he didn't have enough money. Suddenly, the farmer grabbed David and the wife tore open the medical kit. Inside, she found a priceless dragon jade pendant. Just then, the police showed up at the door. Driven by greed, the farmer lied to the officers and sent them away so they could keep the treasure for themselves. With the cops gone, the farmer tried to fight David but was losing. The wife grabbed an empty bottle and smashed it over David's head. He collapsed instantly. Thinking they'd killed him, the couple dragged his body out and dumped him in a ditch. But the fall actually shook David back to consciousness. Painfully, he climbed out and stumbled back to the farmhouse, only to find it empty. The greedy couple had already taken off to the city to sell his pendant.